Ho, ho, welcome to the show. Ho, ho, welcome to the show. If only we didn't have copyright stuff on here. I'm just screwing. This is the Jeremy Redmond, where we help and build task magic and support task magic right here on this channel. Where I learn, task magic learns, the executives here learn, the early employees learn, everyone's learning here. And we're gonna learn today what the F is an LTD, or in other words, a lifetime deal, and how does it impact your business, and is it good? What are the pros and cons, okay? So if we go, we're gonna have a little guest here, Patrick GridPane. There he is. Scissor this, Dave. Scissor that in here. Oh, made this hat today. He made these hats. Wait, what is that hat? Oh, MySpace. Okay, but there's his picture, and we are gonna call him and ask him, because we're gonna do a little call out, all right? So, three updates. One, we have hit 4,000 watch hours. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That is cool. 4,000 watch hours, and we've got over 2,000 subs. We're officially monetizable, I believe. Not that we're gonna charge for ads on this thing, but it'd be cool. It's cool because that's at least a milestone. 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days or whatever. But there's that announcement. That's fine. That's good. That's out there. The second thing is we will be announcing a lifetime deal, or an LTD, on AppSumo soon. And I think that's going to drop July 31st. That's the second one. So we're going to start diving into what the heck is LTDs and what is this community? Because I had very little idea. I knew that like a lot of things had lifetime deals. Like one is coming to mind, like things like this. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, so this is expensive. So $2,500, you essentially pay one payment, whatever that payment is, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. And you get that service for life, okay? And there are some nuances and some idiosyncrasies that like go on in here. Idiosyncrasies, is that right? That's right, I think. I don't know. But I'm just fact finding and figuring out what the pros and cons of these are. One, the pros are you get community quick, right? I think AppSumo was telling me that anything under 1,000 or 2,000 customers in a 60-day exclusive window is considered like a bad campaign. So you got to consider 2, 3, 4, you're getting, let's call it 2,000 to 5,000 customers, right? But they're all paying very, very, very little, right? You're not getting the recurring revenue. And we will be giving the majority of our product away during this. And I think the top tier is like $250. You get just the desktop app, right? So you get the desktop app on Mac and PC. You can run unlimited automations from there. You can run a lot of stuff. Have unlimited, like you get workspaces, tags. You can invite unlimited people for that tier. And then we're gonna have add-ons. So some of our add-ons are gonna be that aren't included in that pricing structure, this lifetime deal structure. We're just gonna have like LTDs with, I think this is how we're experimenting, lifetime deals, but we're gonna have like $19 a month for Zapier and webhooks, or $29 a month for premium email support. Why premium email support add-on? Because our third update, we are going to exclusively be supporting our customers one of two ways now, exclusively YouTube. We're gonna go live and do our support happy hour things every single day, right? At least Monday through Friday. And self-help articles. So it's going to be self-help desk, like our help desk, or YouTube Live. You can chime in or you can hit up the video later and ask your questions or what you need help with. And we will both demonstrate in video for you and then send you the link. So that's what we're going to do. And if you want premium support, we don't have the add-on yet, but like we'll be charging for premium email support. We're not doing that right now, but I want to serve like YouTube. Like I want to have YouTube serve as a leading by example, a growing by example, figuring out like showcasing what supporting a company really looks like and what talking to your customers day in and day out actually looks like. So those are our updates, and we'll go more into that every day, and we'll see what we're doing. But let's call Patrick. If he picks up.
I have like 2 minutes now.
Oh, perfect, dude. 2 minutes is all I need right now because you're on the podcast.
Great.
Okay, so me and you have been talking about like the LTDs, right?
Yes.
And quickly, all I want to get from you is what are and you got to be real, Patrick. Be real here, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Can I swear?
Yes.
Okay, and this is being recorded to go live.
Yes.
To the world.
Yes.
Okay.
To our 2,000 subs.
Okay.
All right. Right off the bat, let's take the negative approach to LTDs. Okay.
Okay.
Because
towards the business the business strategy or towards the community itself.
I'm just gonna. It's almost like word association. I say
just the first thing. Yeah, you say LTDs. I say.
You say how garbage. Whatever it is, right? Like
I say, yeah.
So okay, so I'm gonna say this.
Hair. You say LTDs. I say used condoms. Right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
So what would be a con or a negative impact of like offering an LTD with your software?
Too many to list in a short period of time. The biggest problem, of course, is that the biggest problem that almost no one can see at any stage in the process is that there are some people who will buy your LTD for whom they can never again mentally or emotionally allow themselves to give you another dollar, no matter what it is that you create ever again. So you can imagine if I create Disney World, or a better example would be I create Disneyland in California, and you buy a lifetime access pass to Disneyland, and then you actually move and you don't live in California anymore, and now there's Disney World. You insist that I give you a free pass to Disney World, and I will say that's nonsense. I never sold you that. And then you will never give me a single nickel ever, and you will never go to Disney World, even if you lived in Orlando, because you have a cognitive dissonance in your brain that just goes, well, I can't ever pay that person any more money ever again.
Is it one brilliant, and we'll expand that when you have more than 2 minutes later. But is there something where it's that you can mitigate that at all when you sell into these LTD communities, or what?
You can try to, but it's not only not really okay. Thanks, Izzy. That's the dinner bell. Not only is it difficult to do so, but it's seen as very, very negative and pandering right out of the gate. Like if they see or they even remotely sense that it's like, oh, you're gonna try and screw me over. Like they literally use the phrase like, you're gonna pull an AppSumo, and what they mean by that is like they literally say that regularly on a daily basis. This happens every single day. They say this, and then what they mean by that is that it's like, well, you had a good, better, best pricing model, and you sold me better, a lifetime account for better, and if you make even one improvement to best ever, I'm going to insist that I get it, even though I didn't buy that.
Oh,
you know. And then the other thing is that over time, let's say 2 years later, now your good, better, best has moved. Okay, so better now is just good, and you have a new better and a new best, and whatever, and you went from solving world hunger to now you're curing cancer. They're going to insist to have the cancer cure as well.
I guess the last thing, because I know your dinner bells ran. Like if you say, hey, you get all of this unlimited, right? And you have 2 add-ons for everybody. It's not including in those tiers at all at the beginning. How would that be received?
Generally, they view what it is that they're doing as an investment. Okay. And so they literally feel as though they own a piece of you and your company. And so holding anything back will suppress sales in the moment.
But maybe that would be a good thing, I guess, at the beginning then?
It could be. It could be. I mean, I think it's all about languaging. It's all about communication. It's all about being very, 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 very transparent, just as it should be in any business transaction. Sure. The thing that you have to keep in mind, though, is that many of these people have very, very, very irrational thought processes around what this activity is. They see themselves taking a big gamble and a big risk on you, and that is exactly what it is. Sure. But they then conflate gambling as investment. And it's like, no, you're gambling that this is going to work. And if it does, great, you win, but you don't own me. And and I mean, you literally see these people that they get frustrated about any one thing that you do, any one thing that they view as even remotely slighting them in any fashion. And then they all go, I've got a great idea. Let's go to G2 Crowd and take the Pitchfork Mafia over there and just hammer him with 1-star reviews and literally flood his G2 Crowd with 1,000 1-star reviews, thereby increasing the likelihood that your company fails and that their quote unquote investment is worth 0. And these people actually go and execute on these plans.
Well, so tell me this, if you give that, so could it work the opposite way? Like, let's go all in.
Generally, no.
If you
I've never seen it go the other way. I would say GridPane has been one of the most valuable LTDs that has ever been sold in the history of SaaS. Yeah. And we've not seen anything remotely close to the opposite, where there's this huge wellspring and outpouring of love and 5-star reviews. It doesn't happen. They just go, no, you owed me all of that. You owed me all of that because I invested in your company.
Really?
And so I'll take your firstborn too while we're talking about it.
Okay. Well, that's where we'll close this off today, so you can get to dinner.
Sounds good.
But we'll unpack this thing.
Of this so that it can be highly redacted before it goes out to the world.
Oh no, this is going raw dog.
All right.
Okay. I'll talk to you later. All right. Well, there you have it. There's your first kind of negatives on the LTD scaring the out of me. Nice. Okay. So there's that. All right. Here's what I think. I think you should give stuff to everyone for the investment. I mean, how many people could there really be, right? A few thousand people that use it or don't, but they are investing early. So we'll figure it out. But for now, we'll unpack more of Patrick's things in the next following weeks. But I hope you enjoyed that little scary fest on what is not an LTD. And if you have any opposing views on what an LTD is, let us know in the comments, or the benefits. Because you can kind of Google what are the pros and cons of LTD. Let's just do lifetime deals. Doing a lifetime deal, what are the pros and cons? Indie hackers, love indie hackers. Having community quickly around your product and share feedback. Okay, cool. Cons, we sell cheap and give X percentage to the organizer, so a lot of work. Okay, cool. Greater visibility. Cons, profit share. Oh yeah, okay. I don't recommend approaching any community. I don't recommend doing LTD without approaching. Oh yeah, right. Popular option, AppSumo. Okay. Problem with them is that okay. But then, so you do give 70%, right? But then recently they started where you can decide your own price and you'll get 90%. Okay. Here's deal not going to be on front page initially. Instead, it will be okay. Yep. All right. Man, there's one polarizing topic in the bootstrapped SaaS space. It's running lifetime deals for a subscription business. Founders either love the idea of offering a one-time payment or they hate it. Regardless, it is very polarizing. Pros and cons. All right. So any LTD users you have on board will use the LTD for at least 3 or 4 years. PS, they don't like upselling. Okay. But why is this LTD community so much like that? Is my question. Depending on your product, having too many can be bad. So it's almost like you want your campaign to go mediocre. You don't want it to be too good, right? You don't want 12,000 people to buy it, right? You don't want 20,000, because it's like you want it to do like 2,000, like a couple thousand. You want to build that community. We'll see. We'll unpack more as we go forward. Let me know in the comments what you think of lifetime deals. This is interesting.